Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to your English online classes. In this video, we are going to learn about sentences. This is your chapter 1 of Grammar Plus. Let's learn about the definition of sentences. A group of words which makes complete sense. So dear students, if you are writing group of words, make sure that you are arranging all the words in a proper manner, then only it will be a sentence. For example, the very sandwich is tasty. So this is a group of words, but we can't say it is a sentence, and the reason is it doesn't make any sense. But if we say the sandwich is very tasty, now this is a sentence. As it makes a complete sense, the sandwich is very tasty. Now, a sentence has two parts, the subject and the predicate. The subject is the part that names a person or a thing. It is the naming part that talks about a noun. Whereas predicate tells us something about the subject. It is the action part that tells about the subject. So a sentence has two parts, the subject and the predicate. Now, what makes a good sentence? A sentence must have a naming part and an action part. It must have a punctuation mark at the end. Not only this, it must begin with a capital letter. Whenever you are writing a sentence, make sure that the first letter is in caps. Now let's have a look at these two examples. A mango is yellow when it is ripe. In this, the part which is circled is subject and the part which is underlined is predicate. In this, the part that names the thing is subject and the part that is telling something about the subject is predicate. Second example is the tiger belongs to the cat family. Now, the tiger is subject, belongs to the cat family is predicate. So this is what you have learnt about the two parts of a sentence, that is subject and predicate. My dear students, always remember to punctuate the sentences. Never forget to put full stop, question mark or exclamation mark. A sentence that says something or gives information is called a statement, and at the end of the sentence we put full stop. For example, she is a beautiful girl. So this is just a statement, and at the end of the statement we have put full stop. Next is question. A sentence that asks something is called a question and it ends with a question mark. For example, where is my book? So in this example you can see a question mark is there at the end of the sentence. Next is exclamation mark. Now, when do we use an exclamation mark? A sentence that expresses a strong or sudden feeling is called an exclamatory sentence, and there we use exclamation mark. For example, that is a huge fish. Now it expresses a strong feeling after seeing a fish that is very big in size. Here you can see WH family like where, when, what, who, whom, how. So these are the WH family words, and the question begins with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. For example, why have you done this? Here you can say the very first letter, that is W, is in caps, and at the end of the sentence there is question mark. So never forget to put question mark at the end of the sentence if that is a question. My dear students, here are some points that you need to keep in your mind always. Like first is use a capital letter to begin a person's name. Whenever you are writing a person's name in your sentence, make sure the very first letter is in capitals. For example, Archita sings beautifully. Now, in this sentence, Archita is a name and A should be in caps. Second point is, I is always written as a capital letter. Dear students, always write I in capitals whether you are writing in the beginning of the sentence or you are writing in between of the sentence. I should be in caps. Here example is, may I take this book? Next point is, the names of the days of the week, month of the year and special days also begin with capital letters. So the names of the days, months or special days must begin with capital letters. For example, Friday, January, Independence Day, Budh Purnima. So don't forget to use capital letters for all such names. The names of the towns, countries, water bodies and the streets also begin with capital letters. Names like India, Agra, Indian Ocean, Mount Road. So my dear students, you have to take care whenever you are writing a sentence where you have to use capital letters. I believe that you must have understood all the important points and you will apply this knowledge to make good and effective sentences. Please do revise all the points again and do practice of all the questions given in your book. Now quickly mention your name, class and section in the comment box. Before leaving, don't forget to like this video and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also press the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever I upload new videos for you. Thank you for watching and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.